On Facebook Live, a young black serial killer. Let's get started with his story. Jersey, and he live streamed the chase. Look at this. He's through cycle. This is little Terrence. You see, you like, hi, little Terrence. He be like, hi, Miss Johnson. But Terrence became a serial killer. Look at his face. So you hear him, woo, they chased him right now. And he's live. This is 25 to Life with Uncle Yahshua.
Rolling down 109 in a truck. On my ride up to the light, that's what's up. Look to my right and it's a ride rolling up. It's Lucci telling me tonight we in the club. He got the 24 on Escalade. He got the Lamborghini doors like they blades. His hammers ring cause that's how he was raised. His palace mob and tonight we get
I'm from the ghetto, the slums, the rats, the roaches, the bums, the metal that stuns, the addicts, the cracks, the crumbs. The level where funds gets tragic and lavish is none. With rebels, they runs and rabbits like savages' sons. With did him and Biggie and swiftly he shined the mug. That city a pity when 50 took 9 of them slugs.
This is 25 to Life with Uncle Yahshua. On June 20th, 2019, a young man from New Jersey, shout out to Dirty Jersey. What's going on in New Jersey? First of all, something crazy is going on in New Jersey because my first 2 stories of these like psycho serial killers take place in New Jersey, and they take place with the youth. So I don't know what's going on with Jersey, but this story takes place in New Jersey. 2019, June 20th, Terrence J. Matthews goes on Facebook Live. Listen.
Brienne, you lucky because I was gonna kill you. Like the last 5 days I was gonna kill you, but I just kept letting you live because I've been chilling with Chrissy and like she be talking to you, feel me? I'm gonna kill you and your girlfriend for real. But like, you lived. You alright right now.
Whoa. He said, Brienne, I was gonna kill you though. For real. You and your girlfriend. I guess Brienne, you know how these young kids is, girls with girls, dudes with dudes. He said, I was gonna kill you though, but you were hanging with Chrissy, so you got to live. Like, the fact that he says this so casually, and that's the meat of this is how casual this is. This is the little boy that lived next door. This is little Terrence that you seen playing with your little son in school, maybe on a little basketball team playing in the park. This is little Terrence you see, you like, hi, little Terrence. He be like, hi, Miss Johnson. But Terrence became a serial killer. They define a serial killer as a person who typically murders 3 or more people, with the murders taking place over more than a month and including a significant period of time between them. While most authorities set this threshold to 3 murders, others extend it to 4 or lessen it to even 2. Now, this brother Terrence, he was on his path to being a very prominent serial killer if he wouldn't have got caught. Let's go on with the story.
And well, this story lands in a sort of grey area between those statistics, as you'll find out shortly. Although serial killers may seem the norm, especially in the United States, due to the media coverage that surrounds them, they're actually quite rare, with roughly 2,000 active serial killers in the country. Of course, that number may seem huge, but you need to bear in mind that over 300 million people live in the United States, and that number's only growing. If you're interested in true crime, you'll be familiar with serial killers such as Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, Harold Shipman, and even more recently, Lucy Letby. If you aren't aware, some serial killers, even after their convictions, are practically unknown.
On Facebook Live, a young black serial killer. Let's get started with his story. It begins now. (1 AM, February 18th, 2019.
Deputies from the Willingboro Police Department are responding to reports of shots fired on the 100 block of Millbrook Drive in Willingboro, New Jersey. When they arrive, they're met with a gruesome scene. 21-year-old DeVell Williamson sits inside of a vehicle. He's barely breathing after being shot multiple times. His friend, Brandon Clark, sits on the sidewalk. He has 2 injuries, one to the back of his head after being pistol whipped, and a gunshot wound to the arm. Both men would be rushed to a local hospital. To no surprise, DeVell would go on to be pronounced dead. "I didn't see who attacked me. I can't identify him. I can't help you out." Although Brandon Clark would tell detectives he didn't know who the shooter was, it didn't necessarily matter because they were about to identify a key suspect within days. Police would take the bullet-riddled vehicle in for forensic examination. They subsequently located key pieces of evidence, an iPhone and 3 fake $100 bills. Within the day, forensic officers managed to gain access to the iPhone and looked to see if there was information that could help assist with the investigation. There was. Sitting within Apple's message app lay a text message exchange that dated back to November of 2018. It contained various messages about different drug deals leading up to the murder. That was the reason both Brandon and DeVell were there at the time of the shooting, so it seemed then like this may have been a drug deal gone wrong. If Brandon didn't want to help, it was up to detectives to search for this mystery figure who had been texting DeVell. Over the next 10 days, he was identified, 23-year-old Terrence J. Matthews. On February 28, 2019, Terrence was tracked down and brought in for questioning. "I was with Brandon and DeVell on the day of the murder, but I was at home when the shooting took place." Detectives didn't have enough evidence to charge Terrence, so he was let go, but his phone was seized and he remained on police radar while they continued to investigate. April 26, 2019. Detectives obtain a warrant to search through communications data on the Facebook app on Terrence's phone. They discovered an image on the Facebook Messenger app. It showed a fake $100 bill. That $100 bill matched those that were at the crime scene. So this was it then. Surely this photo connected Terrence somewhat to the murder. And oh well, if that's what you were thinking, then you'd be wrong. It isn't entirely clear what happened after this discovery, but reports don't suggest Terrence was brought back in for questioning, nor was he charged with any offense. In fact, for the following 5 months, Terrence would remain a free man walking the streets of New Jersey.
After just killing that dude, and pistol whipping the other dude, he was free, okay? And they had the evidence, but I don't know, something slipped.
The evening of June 19th, 2019. 22-year-old Cressida Williams is about to pull up to her home on the 100 block of Eastbrook Drive in Willingboro, New Jersey, after finishing her shift at work. She's ready to wind down, eat, and catch some sleep. But little did she know, she was moments away from coming face to face with a monster upon arrival. As Cressida approached her home, she was met by none other than Terrence J. Matthews. He grabbed her and pulled her inside the home. Cressida and Terrence had been dating for a while, leading up to the 19th of June, 2019. In fact, they had been that deep into a relationship that he too had lived at that same property. Although it should be noted, by June 19th, they had broke up, so it's unclear if he was living there at that time. Hours before the pair had crossed paths, they had a heated exchange on Facebook, although it isn't exactly clear what the argument was about. So Terrence getting physical was his response later on in the day to this argument. He didn't just lash out at Cressida though. Something much darker had occurred because of this heated exchange on Facebook. As the pair made it into the house, Terrence dragged Cressida to the utility room. Her grandma, 67-year-old Jennifer Fussell, was on the floor. Her initial thoughts had been that maybe her grandma had collapsed, but she quickly found out that she had multiple knife wounds across her body. She'd been stabbed to death. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Terrence had murdered her for the second time. However, it didn't stop there. "Do you want to see your brother? He's upstairs." Cressida was dragged to the bathroom. There he was, 9-year-old Ishon Mathion Jr., dead in the bathtub after being stabbed multiple times and then drowned.
And he dragged him and drowned him in the bathtub. Listen clearly. This young black dude, handsome young man, handsome couple, they let him actually live in the house. He gets into an argument with her over Facebook. She comes home from work. He grabs her, drags her in the house. He gets her in the house and he drags her to the laundry room, and she sees her grandmother on the floor, and she's stabbed to death. Can you imagine what horror is going on her face, knowing her boyfriend? She's probably like, Terrence, what happened to her? And he said, yeah, you want to see your little brother? And he grabbed her and he dragged her upstairs. He drags her upstairs, and she gets upstairs and she sees her little brother stabbed to death. This cute little boy. And he drowned him in the bathtub. You have to be very careful who you allow in your life. I teach my ministry this. There's a dark, these people are devils. They call it demon time and stuff, a lot of these kids. And they take these drugs and things and just spiritual things. They take on dark adversaries, they devils. They think it's demons. It's not demons. There are devils. They're adversaries. And they possess their body. Devils can possess you. All right. So they take over. And someone just as innocent, as you see in the beginning of the clip, when he's talking on Facebook, he's like smiling. He's like, Brittany, you was going to be dead. I was looking to kill y'all for 5, you and your girl. Why he's smiling? But he looks so, honestly, he does have a level of innocence when he smiles. I can see him like, hi, Miss Johnson. Like, hi, Terrence. Not realizing that he would kill you. But the different part, a whole different beast, is killing the little boy. That one hits real different. He was high on synthetic marijuana, that K2 stuff, that stuff these kids take. Now, I ain't gonna just blame it on the synthetic marijuana, because there's a lot more to these adversaries taking over these children, right? These people. But he was on that synthetic marijuana. Here we go.
Cressida was dragged to the bathroom. There he was, 9-year-old Ishon Mathion Jr., dead in the bathtub after being stabbed multiple times and then drowned.
Over the next several hours, he was smoking synthetic blunts, and he kept poking her, his girlfriend, with a knife.
And threatened to kill her. Then, at around 7 AM, he forced her into his vehicle, and the pair drove to the Dunkin' Donuts store on Springside Road in Westhampton. His friend's home was the next destination. They then returned to Springdale Road to go to the Wawa store at around 10 AM. When inside the store, Cressida managed to slip away. She told an employee that Terrence had killed her grandma and brother and that she feared she would be killed soon. Terrence caught her feeding this information to the employee, so he pulled out the knife he was carrying and began to chase Cressida around the Wawa. When he heard that police had been called, he fled the scene. Shortly after, he went on Facebook Live.
You know this boy crazy. He does this and then takes her to Dunkin' Donuts. And then on the way to his friend's house, he stops off and go to Wawa. He just like, everything normal. Nothing to see here. Everything normal. When she was telling the employee the information, he saw her. So he came up to her. And when he came up to her, she saw him coming and she took off running. And he began to chase her around the Wawa. So they're in the Wawa store. He's running. I'm surprised she should have been screaming, he's trying to kill me, he killed my grandmother, he killed my, right? Because the story didn't say he had a gun. He was doing all this stabbing, right? While he was chasing her around the store, the people in Wawa called the police. So he took off. She's blessed, so hopefully she's thinking the Most High, she has a life. I know she lost her grandma and her little brother, but the Most High spared her life. And you could see it in action because he didn't have to stop at Dunkin' Donuts. He didn't have to let her go in the Wawa. That's some psycho. That's how you know this bro was, I don't know what that K2, the synthetic marijuana, is doing, but man, after that, he gets away from her. And then he does the famous Facebook Live video. Yeah, these kids. He goes on social media, right? So now he goes on social media, and this is the video he makes to her.
When he heard that police had been called, he fled the scene. Shortly after, he went on Facebook Live.
You feel me? I'm trying to tell people, calling up for help. Thing, you feel me? Nobody was really listening. Like, they want rather send me off instead of me having somebody to talk to, the ones I really want to be around. I want to be around strangers, you feel me? Like, people might say, like, damn, this good, like, you just do all that. I don't know, bro. It's like, love, bro. Love, I did it. I did it. For real, man. But, Chrissy, bro, I love you. Always and forever. 828. I promise. I promise you. Nothing ever in this world will come between me. Like, I really love you. I really love you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything I ever did. To you, Amy, I'm sorry.
See, that's why I teach in my ministry the difference between this earthly, worldly thing they call love and what the Most High calls ahaya, ahabaya. That's reverence, respect, honor, right? Loyalty. It's the difference between this love thing. See? That's the saying, there's a thin line between love and hate. The people who love you the most be the ones who psycho stab you 9,000 times. I'm good. Keep your love. I want to have ahabaya. You hear him? I love you. You 1880 or whatever he said. I love you. But a key point, listen to what he said at the beginning. He said, I wanted help. Nobody will reach out. They want to have me around people I don't want to be around. I want to be around. See, when they ask for help, when people try to give them the help, because it ain't what they want, they don't receive it. That ain't the people he want to be around. The crazy part is, now who you going to be around for the rest of your life? Right? I hope that's the people you want to be around, because that's sure enough who you about to be around for the rest of your life. And now it is true that people are not getting the help that they need, and the services and the situations and the trauma for what's happening, because I grew up in the hood, in the ghetto, right? But all praise to the Most High, I guess I didn't take no synthetic type of, no angel dust or no PCP and flip my mind, because I know some people who did. And when I grew up, they didn't have the synthetic K2 marijuana. They had real marijuana. Marijuana made you chill out. It made you tired. You'd be too tired to be trying to kill somebody. You'd be wanting to eat and laugh and go to sleep, right? So now they got these other things, and plus this whole end time with these devils coming into people and all that. So I understand that mental illness is a serious thing. And there has to be a level of mental psychotic illness that you can harm a little boy and an old lady. It's one thing as a rage kill for this love, to kill your girlfriend or your boyfriend in a fit of rage and stuff like that. You know, they got terms for that in Babylon, judicial terms. But to kill an innocent grandma and an innocent little boy and stab that little boy and drown him, that's a possession and a mental, that's a monster. There are monsters in this world. That's why I made this video. That's why the Most High got me doing this on the channel, on my Uncle Yahshua 25 Life Testimony TV channel. You understand, when I was in the streets, there was monsters who will kill you just as fast as they say, what's up? You heard? So you have to, and that's what's in prison. That's why my channel is about to teach you, be careful, don't end up in prison, because look where he's at now. Just think about it. If this boy can kill a little boy, innocent, stab him and drown him, and now he's in prison, and you come up in there 4 or 5 years later, what do you think he would do to you when he gets bigger, and he already psycho killer? Yeah. All right, now listen to him.
You feel me? I'm trying to tell people, calling up for help. I think, you feel me? Nobody was really listening. Like, they want rather send me off instead of me having somebody to talk to, the ones I really want to be around. I want to be around strangers, you feel me? Like,
so he said his family wouldn't help him. I heard him. He said they'd rather send me off than sending someone to talk to me. He said, I don't want to be around strangers. I want to be around, he was talking about family. I see what he's saying now. He's like, I was asking for help, and they'd rather send me off to, I guess, a juvenile center, or send me off to a boys' home, or send me off so I'd be around strangers. He's like, I wanted help from my family.
You feel me? I'm trying to tell people, calling up for help. I think, you feel me? Nobody was really listening. Like, they want rather send me off instead of me having somebody to talk to, the ones I really want to be around. I want to be around strangers, you feel me? Like, people might say, like, damn, this good, like, why you just do all that? I don't know, bro. It's like, love, bro. Love, I did it.
See? He said they're going to be like, Dad, bro, this nigga killed all these people. What's wrong with you? What made you do that, bro? He said, I don't know, bro. Love. Love made me do it. Love. Love made you kill the girl you supposed to love, her little brother and her mom, and you was going to kill her. And then you said you was going to kill the other girls, her friends. See? Love. Look, his eyes is clear. He ain't spaced out. He probably ain't even really high right here, but he still got the same mind frame. Love.
I don't know, bro. It's like, love, bro. Love, I did it. I did it. For real, man. Like, but, Chrissy, bro, I love you. Always and forever. 828. I promise. I promise you. Nothing ever in this world will come between me. Like, I really love you. I really love you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything I ever did to you, Emma. I'm sorry.
See what's crazy? Nothing ever in this world will come between us, our love. But she don't love you now, right? You just killed her little boy. So something did in the world did come between it. You're going to prison for the rest of your life to be killing and be among killers and murderers and rapists and stuff. And she is going to move on. So something did come between it. But you see, people's psyche, it's called like a schizophrenia, a multiple personality thing, where his reality is nothing in this world will come between our love. When he actually put something between it. Wow.
I really love you. I really love you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything I ever did to you, Emma. I'm sorry. I hope this is a lesson to you, bro. Like, make sure the next one, just steer straight. Just don't wild out. You feel me? I love you, though. These hoes ain't loyal. No, I really do love you, though. I got my love for you. But, Brienne.
So, a little subtle message in there. Apparently, she must have cheated or something. Because he said, when the next one come along, just steer straight. That meant be faithful. Stay on the straight now with him. He said, these O's ain't loyal. That's his way. So that's probably what the argument was over. She probably messing with somebody else or acting or whatever on social media. Of course, that does not warrant no psycho to be killing her or everybody else. But again, sin lie at the door for transgression. That's how the dark adversaries come in. They're coming through sin. Okay? So he's letting you know right there. He's like, I still love you though. You know, I love you. So he was willing, and that's where you get those sick ones. That's why I used to be careful with chicks I date. I had a chick that told me she would have killed me. She was going, she would kill me, if I ever try to leave her, right? And that's when I was out, right? And this was at the beginning. I'm like, my God, I ain't smashing nothing. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm out of here, right? So, and she didn't know, so I was able to get away because she didn't really know my address or nothing. But yeah, when she told me that, I forgot the story. She had a dream that she was killing me in my sleep, and yeah, if I ever left her and all this, right there she's saying, I'm like, whoa, wow, thank you for telling me I am out of here, all right? So again, they do this in the name of love. So y'all caught that. She must have cheated or something, right? Ain't no justification for this cycle, but.
I hope this is a lesson to you, bro. Like, make sure the next one just steer straight. Just don't wild out. You feel me? I love you though. These whole damn love. No, I really do love you though. I got my love for you. But Brienne, you lucky, because I was gonna kill you. Like the last 5 days, I was gonna kill you. But I just kept letting you live because I've been chilling with Chrissy and like she be talking to you. You feel me? I'm gonna kill you and your girlfriend for real. But like, you lived. You alright right now. What else? Yeah. I do a lot of that a lot of people get blamed for. Like, you feel me? Wow. I know a lot of people,
He said, I do a lot of ish that a lot of people get blamed for. You feel me? So that means he was doing more stuff that they was probably accusing other, people and charging other people with doing.
I know a lot of people gonna be like, damn. I mean, a lot of people be like, swear they know every story. Now, but this particular situation, look, I'm about to tell you about, everybody had like a million different stories. I done heard the same shit. I swear to God, should be cappers. Like, straight claiming that shit. They know they ain't do it, you feel me? It's really not like that. Like, they really not like that. Like, at all. They really not like that, bro. Like, they ain't like that. But,
so he's talking about these young dudes. He said acting like they really tough and really gangster. He said they really claiming stuff they really ain't do. He said a lot of stuff he did, he watching them claiming. He said they really ain't like that. He's saying they really ain't about that killer life. And he is, which he proved he is. It's just a dangerous thing, guys.
About that Vel situation, I killed Vel Chopper. I clapped that, like, you feel me? 181 Millbrook Drive, like, think about where you get clapped up 181 Millbrook Drive, motherfucker. That's where I grew up at, like, a lot of like really trying to claim that shit, like, you feel me?
And now he claiming the body. He like, I killed this dude. He gave the address. He live on Facebook. Yo, this is crazy. These children now, man, this generation is nuts. Live on Facebook telling it, he might as well. He like, I done killed my girlfriend's little brother and her grandma. So the police coming. So he just like, and he just chilling. Look at him. Laid back, arm up, smiling, just as calm. Nothing more dangerous in this world. There's nothing more dangerous than someone calm and calculating, at one with it, this darkness.
Shout out to all the brothers though, they, you feel me? They trying to do anything, but nobody else did that shit. I did that shit. I clapped that. I ran out of bullets, and then the other gun jammed. That's why it's finesse led. It's like, you talking like a bitch though.
So he said, at the beginning of the story, He killed the other dude. He said he clapped him. And he said the other one, he was going to kill him too. He said, but the gun jammed, right? He said that itch, then he said he yapping like an itch though. That means he running his mouth to the police. But he was scared to say who it was. Because he must have, but he said the gun jam. That's the only reason why he didn't kill the other dude. This is what makes him a serial killer. Because he killed, listen clearly, he killed the grandma, he killed the little boy, he killed the first dude, he would have killed this dude, but his gun jammed. He would have killed the girlfriend, that's 5. Then he would have killed Brittany and her girlfriend, that's 7. And they know many more how many he would have killed after he would have got through, if they wouldn't have caught him and let him go on. Yeah, this is a serial killer. If he'd have been allowed to keep going on, this dude would have had 30, 40, 50, 100 bodies under his belt. If he would have been allowed to go, like Ted Bundy and all them, and John Wayne Gacy, the way they hide, those serial killers be out for years and go underground killing because they didn't go on social media. You see? Sorry. But these, yeah, so, yeah, this bro is definitely a certified serial killer.
Nobody else did that shit. I did that shit. I clapped that. I ran out of bullets, and then the other gun jammed. That's why it's finesse led.
So he had two guns. The first gun, he killed the dude, he ran out of bullets. Then he pulled out another gun, and that jammed, and that's why the other dude lived. We call him finesse.
He's acting like a bitch, though. I don't know what type of tough shit he done told. I heard he was telling me, like, mad tough shit, you feel me? That nigga was straight bitch. He was not tough at all. You feel me? But Chrissy, I love you with all my heart, to my family, to my brother.
Just hours after that Facebook Live, law enforcement would spot Terrence in his vehicle in the city of Camden. That's roughly 15 miles from Willingboro. He would live stream the police chase.
Jersey, and he live streamed the chase. Look at this.
Cops on me.
This dude's psycho. Look at his face. So you hear him, woo, they chasing him right now. And he's live. And you can see the adrenaline on his face, the excitement.
I got the cops on me, bro. Hey, what's good, bro? You know I love you, my everything I love, I love you. You feel me? Chrissy, I love you.
So you're looking at the Facebook. He said he about to let them have it. You're looking at the Facebook Live. Somebody wrote in. He like, I love you. You know I love you, my bro. Then he said to Chrissy again, I love you, Chrissy. Talking to the Facebook Live. You know, they are like, what you doing, bro?
Damn, bro.
So he looks at the live. He like, dead, bro. So he's talking to the live.
Terrence was taken to a hospital for his injuries, but he would soon find himself in a jail cell facing quite literally tens of charges. During interviews with detectives, Terrence would come clean about all 3 murders and said that he was responsible.
They asked him about killing the little boy. And he said, well, initially, that wasn't my plan to kill a little boy. He said, man, I had to drown him because he wouldn't die when I was stabbing him. I was stabbing him so much, but he just wouldn't die. So I had to drown the little boy.
He also told police that he most definitely would have killed Brandon in the first incident. In fact, he explained that as he stood over him on the sidewalk, he opened fire, but there were no more bullets left to shoot. So he decided to pistol whip him. Nearly 3 years on from the murders, on June 7th, 2022, Terrence J. Matthews would plead guilty to all the charges that were placed against him. Let's just put it this way, there's that many of them, I'm not even going to list them all here.
Because he took the plea for all of this, because he took the plea, they gave him 60 years. 60. I know that sounds like a lot, but I've seen them give me, they try to give me 25 if I was blue trial, got 55. But I've seen them give people 50 years for drugs. They gave him 60 years. That's definitely gonna be his whole life. But, wow. Wow.
Just 60 years in prison.
Years in prison. This is a Black serial killer. His name is Terrence J. Matthews from New Jersey, Camden. I had a story on my channel that I'm gonna put out about Patterson, rough hoods. He's from Willingboro, I think that's what it's called. But this could be like the boy next door. This, brother, wow. So I knew that I needed to do a reaction to this story, right? Because this brother right here, you wouldn't mind the way he looks. I could see a sinister look in his eye right here, but most wouldn't see it. Normally, you would probably be smiling and you would probably be okay with him dating your daughter. He probably had such a nice disposition that they allowed him to live with him in their house. But behind the story lies a monster. So this was the Black young serial killer from New Jersey named Terrence J. Matthews. Watch your circle before they hurt you. Keep your head on swivel. Be very careful who you allow into your life. Be very careful who you allow around your daughter or your sons. Who are you dating? It used to be a thing where so-called white people were the one, like, they dating your daughter date this little white dude, and next thing you know, he got a black trench coat on trying to stab you and your husband and stuff up. But oh, no, this transcends cultures. Because this was a young Black serial killer. Unfortunately, in America, they suppress the amount of serial killers and don't let you know that it's a lot more serial killers. They don't report them all. You wouldn't even know this story. So I'm going to be doing a lot of the stories. I got my series. This was the first episode I'm releasing on the True Crime series. Uncle Yahshua, 25 to Life, Testimony TV, new series, True Crime series, episode 1 down. Keep it functional, another one down. Please remember, like and subscribe so we can grow the channel. Please like this video right now. Like it. I love you all. See y'all in the next one.
This is 25 to Life with Uncle Yahshua. You wanna know why they call me Lucky Lucha? They call me Lucha cause I like to tuck that Tucci. All the time on the grind, getting that Ducci.
This is a little story on 25 to Life with Uncle Yahshua. Like and subscribe for more incredible stories every week.
Police are on the scene of a triple homicide on Long Island. It happened overnight at a home in Hempstead.
I'm from Hempstead, Parkside, the ghetto, the dark side, strong, the wrong, I think I'm supposed to burn. Am I bad, motherfucker?